So the movie I'm going to review today is John Carter. This was a very hard movie to review because this is one of the oldest stories that I believe has been out there as far as fantasy movies and, sci-fi, outer space, things like that. And it turns out that when I finished watching the movie, I wasn't really too impressed with it. It was a little boring, kind of simple. Great idea, of course, but I just don't think it was as entertaining as I thought it was going to be. And that goes for action, a little bit of comedy and suspense. They had a lot of moments to enhance some of that, and I think they had a lot of failed attempts on making us laugh and keeping us sort of on the edge of our seat. They did have some action in it, but again, I've seen better. So in that way of thinking, had this movie come out when I was younger, I think I would have completely given this a perfect score because you notice a lot of things from this movie in other movies that we've already seen. A great example would be Avatar. There was a little bit of like Prince of Persia in there, given the whole Disney tie-in, and a lot of other fantasy movies out there where they've created their own entire world. You look at this movie now, which I think just took way too long to be adapted to screen, and you say, hey, well, that movie is a carbon copy of this, and there's so many movies that they kind of pick from. But if you think about it, this movie is based on a book that is that's really older than a lot of things that we're used to liking in cinema. And I don't know if this movie's going to get as much credit as it probably deserves. But again, back to the entertainment part of it, which is what I usually judge on as far as watching a movie and giving my review. This, to me, technically did not really do well on the entertainment scale. It was a little predictable. And again, not many laughs when they tried to, and there was a lot of moments where they could create suspense, and I just think they failed at that. My score is 2 out of 5. And that is my review on John Carter. Please, if you've seen the movie, I'd love to hear what you guys thought, especially people who've read the book. I'm sure you have a lot more intake on the adaptation, on was it true to the story, things like that. So yeah, I'd love to hear from you, and let me know how you think. Yeah, so that's my review. Thanks.